everybody. John, Triple B. Hello, everybody. So today, I know it's Monday, it's not Saturday, and I am not the glamorous Jay. It's birthday time. That's right. It's my birthday. So this is not Jimmy Bean, but it is definitely a drink. It has my name on it and all. I do have to ask, like, where did the guys find those pictures that they had? Like, why they always got to find the ones that have like the crazy pictures? Hearts as well, yay! But yeah, I will never understand where they find. They always got to find the most ridiculous pictures of me. Me eating color pencils and sticking my tongue out. Like I don't. It's always got to be something weird with me, I guess, right? Uh, but I'm super excited. I get to see all of my favorite people. Hey, hi. Oh, Hannah. Hey, Hannah. What's up? Nope. Thank you. Also, in the chat, there is a link at the bottom. If you guys want to pop up on camera, you can click on it and Jay will pop you on to say hi. But Jimmy, no, I don't have any Jim Bean. You got vodka, club soda, and lemonade going just for me. Thank you. This is it's a mimosa, but not quite champagne. Maybe he didn't do weird stuff in front of us. Well, then it wouldn't be me now, would it, Ed? Would it? Because that's just who I am. That's just me. There's my Nana. Thanks, Nana. Oh, wow. Everybody coming up. Yes. It's always weird to have a birthday on the 30th because like friends and some of my family are still like coming down from Christmas and then some of them are already hyping up for New Year's. So it's weird to have it during that like week of oblivion is what some people call it. Like it's like the last week of the year and they're just like, ugh. But everybody's in here. I don't know if you guys saw the news of Jason Momoa was officially announced as Lobo in Supergirl. And me and Jay have been calling he would be like the most perfect Lobo like ever. I'm being boring and drinking my coffee still. Oh, I had coffee this morning. Sean, brother from another mother right there. Thank you. I forgot today was the 30th. Yeah, like I said, it's during that weird like week between Christmas and New Year's. Coffee sounds so good right now. My drink is so good right now. But I love this cup. This is actually so I do donations and work like charity work and stuff for an organization called Bikers for Bikers of Texas. They raise money to help other bikers who need help, either like sick, accidents, stuff like that. I love working with them. It's so much fun. And I've been working with them since 99, I think was the first time we went out to one of their rallies. I think it was. And Madam President, Playmate, got this cup made for me. And she got my name done in glittery blue because those are our colors. Lobo, I know, I'm so excited. I'm at work, can't drink, so drink for me. Khal Drogo and another Targaryen princess on screen. Yes. It's your niece's birthday today? Happy birthday to your niece. I've noticed there's actually quite a few people who have birthdays today. I think I have another friend who has a birthday today. And then I remember reading somewhere, I think I share a birthday with Tiger Woods. So happy birthday to you, Tiger Woods. I think. Right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. You never remember. But yes. Sean, I will do a double for you. I like it. I have a big enough cup that I guess this is considered 2 drinks. But I do really think Jason Momoa is like the perfect for Lobo. Do I see somebody on there? Hannah Banana! Ah!
Yeah.
Everybody, you guys remember Hannah? Yeah, of course they do.
It's been a while, but
yeah, it's been a hot
yeah.
Same with me. I think my last live show for over there was oh god, it's been a year and a half ago.
Mine was
2020. 2020.
Not
oh my
2020,
god.
2022.
What is time?
Yeah,
It's time.
2022.
Oh my
And
goodness! But here we
then
are. Now we're live here.
yeah, my
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
last one at The Adventure Begins was back in February,
Okay, so
and then I got
started
laid off. So
off. Ed, Ed, weird, right there is always the best. So, what have you been up to? I feel like it's been a year.
um
I know it
well
hasn't been, but
so I was working up until February. I got COVID.
oh,
Um, then I got laid off.
oh,
Then I found out I needed my gallbladder removed.
oh my! It's been a roller coaster for
Got my
you.
gallbladder removed.
Oh my goodness.
Um, and yeah, that's been about it. I'm applying for disability because of everything, all my allergies and everything. It's just
It's a
been
lot, yeah, and
yeah.
then it's just so I don't know if everybody here knows, Hannah is actually allergic to Marvel Comics, like,
Yep.
new Marvel Comics she's allergic to. It's they use a soy type of,
Ink.
ink.
Yep.
That's and you're allergic to soy, right? So I'm
Yep.
feeling much better about things. Aw, yay.
Um, which we've moved all of my Marvel out of my room.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, they're bagged and boarded, but yeah, I feel a lot better about it anyway. So, um, and so now they're downstairs in the space below the stairs.
Okay.
My dad built a little hidey hole in there, so it was
Oh,
supposed to be in there originally,
yeah.
but in the there's a closet, and then there was supposed to be originally like a little hidey hole in there, but they never put it in. So my dad found the blueprints for it, and he just built it himself.
Well, there you go. Like,
So
okay, so Hannah and her dad have actually kind of like saved mine and Jay's neck a couple of times this year. Our lawnmower died earlier this year, and I really, really didn't want the HOA getting on us. So I was asking everybody I could find. I was like, "Hey, can we borrow a mower, please? Like, please, anybody?" Hannah, her dad, came in. I was like, "Oh, thank God, homeowner association won't be on us." Oh,
yeah.
and then Hannah, I'm digging the hair.
Oh yeah, thanks. I just got it done a couple weeks ago.
It looks
Um,
fantastic.
all layered and everything. Just got it recolored as well. So
Definitely loving the honey color to it.
yeah, just it's the exact same color I had when I was younger.
Mhm.
So
There it
mhm.
is. Yay. All right, let's see. He's working to get to a stopping point in the office so I can make a quick appearance. Ah, work, work. Sean, work, work. You go. And now we have to stop due to possible copyright. And that was our
Yeah,
free 6 seconds. Do, do, do. Right, Ed? Is that how it works? 6 seconds?
I think so.
I think so too. I
But
remember we almost got in trouble because I was doing MASH so much on the other live shows.
mm,
They were like, yeah, I know you're only doing 6 seconds, but you're doing it every time. And I'm like, okay, I'll stop. I don't think I ever did though. I was like, please hold while I look for this. Do 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 do. Here is a comic book. Yeah, so
we were
thirst
going
mark.
live at the same time as Jen,
Is
and
that
thought that they at Tab they were trying to go live at the same time as Jen doing their comic book. I'm like, no, you can't you can't do that. That's not you're not we're never gonna have sales. They wouldn't switch times.
uh
So
oh well. You know, you live and you learn. Ed has been banned so many times. Is that why you have so many accounts? Because he used to trick us. He used to trick us all the time, didn't he, Hannah?
yeah.
He'd like do something like, no, Ed, and then he'd switch accounts and say something else. He still does that because we're live. We're live every Saturday, um, at 8 p.m. Are we Central? We're Central time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at 8 p.m. Central. Uh,
Yes, we're central.
and then read the words and no more mash. Oh my god. One time he got me good. One time he got me really good. It was that's what I've read and understood. 6 seconds. But if that's transformative for research or education, that's considered their fair use, unless it's detrimental to the brand. What's your favorite series that you're reading right now? Oh, I'm really liking the DC Absolute stuff. What have they put? They've put out the Batman. They've put out. Did they just announce the Wonder Woman, or did we just get Wonder Woman? I can't remember now.
I'm gonna be honest. I other than for my D&D group, I have not actually been like looking at comics because I don't have a job.
Oh, I feel that.
So
Yeah. But I've been reading books a lot lately. I just finished one, The Nightmare Before Christmas. It was so good. We've gotten Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Thank you, Jay. Yes, I enjoyed those. But
I have
Hannah, there's
someone.
actually a book that I need to get together with you. Ed's daughter actually illustrated it, and I
Oh
thought I
yeah,
sent you the picture of it. It was called oh no, where is it? I've had a couple of drinks, so I don't want to say things wrong. I think
do I
it's
need to catch
called
up?
Emma's
I've
Mom
got my
is
White Claws in
Cooking.
my little mini fridge that I got for Christmas.
Gonna get that A cover and logo. Yes, I think Flash is next. Ooh, Absolute Flash. I bet that'll be good because the Absolute series has been killing it. All right, hold on. I think we have somebody else here. Who is that? I need new glasses. Jay, who is it? Do I get to see who it is? Ah, it's producer Kyle. Hello, Kyle.
Nice.
Except
I'm
for he's not the
yelling at
producer of this
Jay
show.
on Facebook.
Huh?
I'm yelling at Jay on Facebook.
Oh no, what for
I
now?
haven't seen Kyle in forever.
I came to the office to join the stream, and Jay makes me jump through hoops because he can't send me the actual link to join the actual stream. He sends me a link that's like, you sign up for Restream. I don't need to sign up for Restream. I have something better. And then he's like, well, then just go to the YouTube and click the link for the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one time for Ed. Once upon a time at the end of the world. Are you happy now? Jenna was doing a live stream for her 21st birthday was a while ago, but yeah, sure, okay.
Oh,
Oh no, Sean, don't leave us.
I almost texted Sean because I figured at least Sean could send me the right link. But then
He's
I
at
remembered
work.
it's Sean. So
Oh my gosh, I wish Jay would turn on his camera because his hair right now makes him look like does anybody remember that old like I love the 70s show? And they had that one section that was like, look who's got a Farrah. Don't you wish you had one too? He looks like Farrah Fawcett with his hair right now. I wish he would like, I want him to come on and show it. It looks so cool. Hannah's giving that Farrah Fawcett look right now too. I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
wait, is his hair right now better than his hair there?
Yes. You don't understand.
I
It's like
forgot
the
about that
flipped
one.
out. There he is. Show off the hair. Show off the hair.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we need to get Jay a haircut.
I know. I've been working a lot. I'm trying to.
You also Leo's
Nope.
been wanting to get together with you.
I know. I've just been so busy. I've been working
Well, they
both my
just got
jobs
back.
every day.
So
Huh?
they just got back from Kentucky. So
Okay. I'll have to get with them. Like I said, I've just been working both my jobs every day, so I could
yeah,
have like today off.
yeah.
What's that like? I'm doing this in the middle of an 18-hour day.
I didn't actually take today off. I ended up working for 5 hours
Well, like somebody was dumb and gave Jay today off for some reason.
because he's here helping me.
Right. But then without also thinking that JD was like off
Oh no.
and had scheduled 6 meetings for themselves today,
Oh,
all
Kyle.
while those guys would normally be working.
Oh
So
no.
it's been one of them. Like
Oh.
I'm 90% sure I'm going to be running the Best Coast Comics show tonight from my bed, like going.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, Hannah, that picture of Jay's hair up like that,
Yeah.
the same picture, there's also Kyle as Santa and Jay was Cindy Lou Who.
Kyle is the Grinch.
No, Grinch, that's what it
Jay
was.
is Cindy Lou Who. Yes.
Jay is Cindy. I think he had the hair perfect.
I have the thumbnail made for this coming Sunday.
He's gonna
I
send that
have
to me
not
later.
revealed it yet because I have not decided exactly how chaotic I want to be.
Okay.
Because I can add more chaos. It's going to depend on how I feel tomorrow.
Leave it to Kyle for more chaos. And yes, oh my gosh. So make sure you guys stick around until this isn't going to be a long live today like we normally have. But make sure you stick around to the end because Ed made something very special for us. And I've already been singing it. Jay's been singing it. It's fantastical.
Well, now I can't. Now I can hardly wait.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm already going to need another drink. My birthday. I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yes, Ed, I'm pretty sure that's where they got Clark Kent's hair. Jay with long hair. Oh, I feel so left out. I don't have the Farrah Fawcett hair right now.
Yeah, but yours is colorful.
Poor Kyle.
Hey, I've got the mutton chops going like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to go and buy something today to control the mutton chops.
Oh.
Because I was beginning to look like Martin Van Buren. Like they were just straight out to the side.
God.
So I had to go buy mutton chop control cream.
Is that the
AKA
same as like beard stuff?
Yeah, it's beard wax.
Okay. Okay. Just sitting here making
But-
me think that there's actual mutton chop stuff.
No. So you guys are drinking. I'm going to have salty nuts.
Okay.
You are salty. This is my
Have some
snack
of those
tonight.
too.
Salty nuts and water is what I'm having.
I mean, mine's water too.
Yeah, but I heard you say you had
White Claw.
claws.
Yeah.
Hannah could be breaking the law by having some claws, and
I did.
Well, I mean,
All
I
the kids
can't have. I mean, I can't have Wolverine. It's the closest claws I can get.
well,
And my
Kyle, I
parents
could
won't let me get a cat, so.
Oh my gosh, Nope's hair. I was talking to Jay about this, and I guess I had never realized this until I like started watching the lives with them. His hair is so just like luscious. I need him to come on from it so I can show it off. I was just like, oh my gosh, just look how like luscious his hair with the curls are. It makes me. What's up? Oh, okay.
keep talking. I'm looking for something for Nope.
Oh, look at Sean. Hey, Sean.
Yeah. In my
Are you in the
car
car at work or in the warehouse?
Pretty much. No, I'm in the car because they're working in the warehouse.
Don't get in trouble, please. Oh.
Who's going to tell on me? Everybody here is below me.
Did Sean just say somebody blowed him?
We can see where Kyle's fantasies are tonight. Rude.
Hey, you clearly weren't paying attention. I'm in the middle of an 18-hour day. My brain is only firing on one neuron, and it's the 4-year-old neuron.
I'll be where you're at in about 8 hours. I'm not going to get to go home till 6.
Ew.
Yeah, then I got a nap, and then I got to go be with Jena tomorrow and take her to go get things that blow up.
That's right, because usually what we do for my birthday is I like fountains. So what we're gonna do, there's a little fireworks place right down the street from us. I'm gonna get one or two of those frog fountains. Kyle, what are you teasing us with? Okay, that's cool.
Nope said I had to give him turtles to give me hair.
Some turtles.
And these are just the turtles that are here. I didn't even go next door to where the real stuff is.
Oh. Sean's been kidnapped. Send help and pizza. Kidnapped by work.
For 53 hours a week.
But yes, I have been having a small obsession with mod pizza because it's the same price no matter how many toppings you put on your pizza. And they make it in the brick oven. Hey, Caleb! And then they also have the same price for the pizza, and you can put as much as you want. Thank you. As many like I put pepperoni, grilled chicken, croutons, everything, and it's still the same price. And I'm like, give me more. More.
And it's good.
I need more. It is good.
Croutons on your pizza.
No, the salad. You can either get a
I
pizza
don't see
there
why
or
they
you can get a
wouldn't, though.
salad there. Huh?
They close at 10 p.m.
Yeah. They're good, Hannah.
There's
They're
one not too far away from.
really good.
I know. There's one not too far from my house. I always forget about.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you get salad at a place
But
that
I
also
like to
sells
get
pizza?
because you got to have a side, and
Your
you get
side
to
is
put
more
a bunch of
pizza.
stuff in it.
I mean,
The side
you
of the pizza, you get a pizza and a salad.
So, okay,
depends if you're taking the pizza home with you or not.
Yeah.
Jenna and Sean have experienced my third favorite pizza place on the planet.
We have.
Ooh.
Yes.
The place
My
in
first
Baltimore.
two you've not experienced yet.
Oh, that place over by the Poe House,
Zella's in
right?
Baltimore. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
that place is
So when I was in Baltimore this year, this was my order every time I went into Zella's. Are you ready?
okay.
An order of the meatballs with the flatbread, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my side. Then I would order an entire pizza for myself. Then as my second side, a tiramisu.
Oh, Kyle, why would you say that?
That was my whole order every time. And I was there 3 days a week at minimum for the
Pizza
month
in
and a half I
DC.
was in Baltimore.
K-pop, I'm making a mental note of that right now. Pizza in DC is amazing. Okay. Okay.
If you're in DC, you could just drive the hour and go to Zella's.
Yeah, tiramisu is usually like my favorite dessert. I usually do it on my birthday, but I just didn't do it this year. Just kind of worked and then came home and Jamie chicken parmesan, and then I hopped on here with you guys with a drink.
Okay, chicken parm for the win.
Yes, it's one of my
That sounds
favorites.
hella good. I'm having
Mhm.
dinner tomorrow night at an Italian restaurant, and that may be the direction I go is chicken parm.
You should.
All I had was a burger from Papa's.
Hey, Papa's ain't bad. Like, okay, if you guys are
I
ever
like Papa's.
I do. If you guys are ever in Texas and you go to a Papa's barbecue, do not get a double. Don't do it because a double there is 4 patties. Because their regular burgers are 2 patties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave made that mistake one time.
I fail to see the problem with ordering a double.
Because each patty is almost a half pound already. A regular burger is a pound. A double is almost 2 pounds. And it comes with a pound of fries as well.
You're not making this sound worse.
And then you got to have room for the cheese, and you got to have room for the bacon. You got to have room for the lettuce and the pickles and the goodness.
Also, their barbecue is really good.
Oh my god, yes. I like to get the baked potato with the chopped brisket.
I can
I would
guarantee
always
that
get the corn dogs. but I
Kyle's
can't get
barbecue is
those
better.
anymore.
Kyle's
Well,
barbecue.
but I won't eat a baked potato, so like I'm out.
Aw. Well, like I said, they've got actually like full like chopped.
They have so much. They have so
They have-
much. Their menu is huge.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and I will say this, Sean, my barbecue is better Kansas City style barbecue. Texas style barbecue is just a different kind of thing. It's like comparing apples to green apples. Yes, they're both apples, but they are not the same apples.
They're not the same. Granny Smith apples are top tier.
Well,
apples.
like comparing any apple to like a sour orange apple, right? Or a sour
Memphis
green
is
apple.
good because Memphis is that.
My
Memphis is
barbecue
that
is
kind of.
sweet. Texas barbecue is peppery, and it's just you don't compare.
You don't compare. Okay. All right. Okay. And then
But-
surprisingly, Buc-ee's has good barbecue.
It's not really that surprising.
It's
Buc-ee's.
a gas station, but
It's
it's
Buc-ee's,
Buc-ee's.
though.
They have a fried
It's more than
chicken
just a
sandwich.
gas station.
It is so much more than a gas station. Oh my gosh. But like they have a fried chicken sandwich now. Oh, I'm in trouble.
I went
is
to the
good.
better gas station food today.
Hey, Castle!
Oh, now we're in
Oh,
real
wait, what do
trouble.
you mean you went to the better gas station? Hold on, give me 1 second, Castle. What do you mean you went to the better gas station? What's better than Buc-ee's?
Sheets.
I don't think so. I think I'll fight you on that
Uh,
one.
here's the problem.
Okay.
I got out for $24. When was the last
Okay.
time you went to Buc-ee's? And I got gas. When was the
Okay.
last time you went to Buc-ee's, got gas, and only spent $24?
Like 2 weeks ago when I also got a beef, bean, and cheese burrito.
Like,
I
it's
can't.
almost impossible, though, Jenna. Like, you probably were right at $24.
I was at $22.51.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like almost impossible.
I can't remember the last time I went to Buc-ee's though.
Aw. Castle, have you ever been to Buc-ee's?
No.
I think it
But-
was when I went to.
I don't think
Dallas.
Buc-ee's exists in Florida.
No, I think there's one up north.
Yeah, I think
near
they just
Or-
built one up north
Orlando.
in the Panhandle,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, okay.
near Orlando. Yeah. I want to give
Cassie,
you
Yeah,
a
you get there.
gift.
Do
I
you
wanna
guys have
give you a
come and
gift.
go where you're at?
Come
That
and
was
go?
my nickname in high school.
No, so there are like I found that there are 4 now that you can like rival. So there's
My wife,
Buc-ee's,
my
there's
wife
Sheets,
just gave me the finger.
there's Buc-ee's, there's Sheets, and there's Come and Go that all have very, very good gas station food.
I don't think I've been to a come and go.
Then there's 7-Eleven. The Asian
Oh,
ones,
no,
at
hold
least.
on.
Jay, take Sean out of here. He says 7-Eleven
There's a
has good
certain
gas station
type.
food.
There's a certain type of 7-Eleven that's good, and it's usually either in Japan or South Korea. Now,
Okay,
they have announced that they're going to be opening some of those types of 7-Elevens here. I just don't know where. But best
Vegas.
believe, when they do open, I will be going to H Mart for my onigiri anyways. Castle, what's up, man?
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenna. Happy birthday to you.
Yay, that was great. I loved it. Thank you. Oh, voice of an angel.
Thank you.
Okay. Just so you know, Jay, you now owe the estate of Mildred and Patty Hill $2.75.
Not anymore.
What?
No, they don't own it anymore.
What is it now?
No,
As
it's public domain now.
prior to 2015,
Oh.
if you sang that song anywhere, you owed the estate of Mildred and Patty Hill a minimum of $2.75 and up to $250.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah.
make it $250? Oh my goodness.
They
If you sang
owned
it as good as I did.
they own the rights. Like they wrote the song.
Oh my goodness. Learn
Yeah,
something new every
2015 it
day.
became public domain.
Just so
Okay,
you know, I
okay.
don't sing for anybody. Okay.
Oh, I feel so special. I send you hearts.
All right. Thank you. Oh, my wife gave me the finger again. All right. Thank you.
What's funny is, I think you're the only person that has sang it to me today.
Nice.
Yeah, Ed sent me a really cool video. It was like "Happy Birthday, Jenna," and I really enjoyed it. And Ed, I really do think it was because of the cheerleaders, but that's just me. The only person who has actually sang it to me has been Castle.
Not many people can say that. But you know what? I don't think there's many people that want to say that. So that's okay.
All right. Well, for me, I'm gonna have to cut out back into work, so I'll just have to be in the chat.
All right, I'll see you
Sean.
tomorrow, Sean. Bye.
Bye, Sean.
Later, y'all.
Don't burn your company
Take care, brother.
down.
Hi, Sean.
Your company down.
So
Oh
I
my
just went on
goodness.
a deep dive on the copyright of Happy Birthday.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
Jesus.
ready.
No. This is bonkers. So Warner Music, even though it was in the public domain, kept claiming copyright on streams and television shows that used it
Yeah.
up until 2018 when the United States Supreme Court ruled that their copyright was invalid. their copyright claims were invalid and forced them to pay back $14 million in licensing fees on that
Holy.
song.
Oh my god.
Like, it's ridiculous.
That is.
Wow. How much money did they get from that if they had to return that amount?
That much, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Before the
thing, though.
lawsuit, Warner Chappell had been earning $2 million a year licensing the song for commercial use, with notable example the $5,000 paid by the filmmakers of the 1994 documentary Hoop Dreams. On February 8th, 2016, Warner Chappell agreed to pay a settlement of $14 million to those who had to license the song that would allow the final judgment declaring the song to be public domain, with a final hearing scheduled in March 2016. So there you go.
Wow. I'm just trying to imagine how much money did they get that they had to pay that much out.
So because the ruling of it instigated that it was technically a song that belonged to the people, the lawyers who sued Warner Chappell for Happy Birthday also sued for We Shall Overcome and This Land Is Your Land, trying to get those into the public domain as music of the people. And I'm wondering what we have to do to get like Wonderwall by Oasis on that list.
All right, what is going on over here? Castle, have you gotten any ads since Eddie hijacked your Alex? Hijacked? You mean hacked into his bookmarks?
I gotta go. All right, bye.
Bye. Quick, bye.
So, do you do anything special today other than this?
I worked. I got off early from work. Jay made me dinner.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe chicken parmesan. And I got a brand new, I'm going to show it off a little bit. I got a Spider-Man hockey jersey.
Nice.
Yeah. It's enjoyable. I likes it. And I've been doing some drinking.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yes.
To you.
Yes.
Boom.
Hey.
Did you see the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man trailer?
No.
Maybe you should, since you're wearing the jersey.
I know. I've been, like I said, I've just been working like crazy. Ugh.
I think it came out yesterday.
You guys know. I always show up randomly on Saturdays during those live shows after work and just being like, I am here. But I did see the news that Lobo's going to be played by Jason Momoa in Supergirl. Oh, I'm excited. He's always been, in my head, he's always been the perfect Dreamcast for that.
You think they are replacing him with, they're replacing somebody from the Woman of Tomorrow with him? Or do you think he's going to be like an end credit?
I'm not sure. It might be,
Because he's not in that series, right? Lobo's not in the Woman of Tomorrow, correct?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
So how would he show up?
I think he may be like an end credit scene and then show up bigger probably in like another film or something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
That's why I think also that Crypto is going to be huge in Superman, because he's in Supergirl. He's the main reason in Supergirl.
Okay.
Have you read that book?
I have not.
Read that series? Oh, all right. I'm not going to say anything because you should.
Okay.
I think you're right, but I think you're right for the wrong reason, Castle.
Why?
What does every James Gunn movie that he's done in the superhero genre have in common?
Oh yeah, the sad.
No, Rocket Raccoon.
Oh yeah,
Weasel from Suicide
Squad.
Creature.
Right, but it's Weasel. I mean, like it's the creature, and then Weasel and Creature Commandos even.
I am enjoying that show, by the way.
I am too.
I am one episode behind because I'll tell you in a second. But what James Gunn does is he makes animals super, because James Gunn is a big animal guy.
Yeah.
Like the dog in the movie is inspired by his actual rescue dog.
Aww.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like he makes animals super important because James Gunn is an animal guy. So I think it's going to be important, but not because of the series, just because of who the director and writer
Oh yeah.
is. Um, like, so I think you're right. I just think you're right for kind of the wrong reason, but I think it'll help. So
Did you
have I
read?
showed you guys this thing that Jen King got me last year at Comics Pro?
No. Oh, that's cool.
Signed by David
signed.
Desmalchin,
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Polka Dot Man. Because she knows what a big fan I am of Polka Dot Man and David Desmalchin. But so here's why I'm behind on Creature Commandos.
Okay.
Every time I watch Chasing Squirrels, episode 4,
Mhm.
I get all sad
Oh,
because I identify with Weasel.
yeah.
So what I've been doing is rewatching every episode before the new one. So I watch 1 through
Okay.
4 before I can watch 5. But if I get sad while watching 4, I want to stop and watch something else before I watch 5. So I've got to power through one of these days. I've got to take like a little edible or something to get through episode 4 to get 5.
Okay. I feel that. I do feel that. I
That
am
might be
also
what I
an
do
episode
Wednesday
behind. That just
instead of
doesn't work.
celebrating
Huh?
New Year's Day.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Tomorrow, me and Sean are going because he had to work today, and just some other things happened, so we didn't really get to do a whole lot today. So tomorrow is when we're really kind of like celebrating my birthday. We're gonna go out to eat. We're gonna shoot off some fireworks. I'm gonna get my fountain of frogs. Yes, and then that will also be kind of a celebration of New Year's at the same time. Yes, Klaus and Red One. I liked. So there was a new Christmas movie on Netflix. Think it was called that Christmas. Is that what it's called, Jay?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Hot Frosty.
No. Oh God, that was so bad. And I only watched the trailer.
What was the other
Apparently,
one?
It was
What was
thirsty
the other
as
one?
hell.
It was
What was the other one?
it was
What?
like- it was like Magic Mike, but Christmas. I can't remember. It wasn't that bad. I actually
I
saw
have
it.
no idea. Somebody, please find this. Anybody?
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It was their number one movie when it came out for like the week. It had the guy in. He was in one of those. What was the Blake Lively show that she was in?
She was in a show?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
It wasn't
not-
Gilmore Girls.
No,
It-
Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl.
I think he was in it too. The guy that was in this movie.
Deck
He's
the
in
halls.
all the Christmas.
I have a friend who watched the reboot and hated it.
I hated the reboot of Charmed.
Oh, that was horrible.
It was
Oh.
so bad. Thank you.
Oh, that was
Every time I bring it up, they were like, "Oh, it was so good," and I was like, as somebody
Oh.
who watched every single episode of Charmed while it was on TV, as it was coming
here.
out, yeah,
Same
there was
here.
a couple of like, but the reboot was just.
I'm
I
sold. I
refuse.
didn't watch any of those.
Oh no,
Ugh.
I enjoyed
I
it.
am watching the Australian version of The Office, and it is hilarious.
Okay. Is it kind of like the same types of jokes and stuff?
It's closer to the British version in terms of the humor,
Okay.
but it's more cringy than either.
Yeah, but I like that because it's and the boss's name is Hannah.
Oh.
So here's the thing about Australian humor, and Hannah, you could confirm this because you're watching it.
Yeah. I like
Australians
Australian humor in general, though. So
They usually do
because it's
too.
like a prison colony, like going way back.
Yeah.
Their humor is messed up, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's more cringy by like our standards, but for them, it's kind of vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Because like, so I'm on this weird set of TikTok where I get Australian radio show TikTok.
Is that
I'm
what
on
you keep
Australian
sending
side
me?
of, I'm on the Australian side of TikTok.
Yes. And so it's like they'll play Come On Eileen and they're coming they get out of the song and they go, send her a towel, it's Come On Eileen. And then they just keep moving because that is totally acceptable there. Here, that would get you an FCC problem.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, like it just, you know.
Yeah,
I've been trying to rewatch Nevermind the Buzzcocks, like some of the earlier seasons. I love that show. It's a British
Oh,
show.
Simon
It's my
Amstell?
favorite.
Buzzcocks
Hmm?
was my nickname in high school.
Oh my
That one's
gosh.
for you, Ed. That's for you.
But I love the show. Nevermind the Buzzcocks. They have a Doctor Who episode with David Tennant as the main guy. Ah.
So, okay, are you watching the Simon Amstell ones or the one where they have the where it's just Phil Jupitus and Bill Bailey, and they have the revolving host? Where are you at?
I've already watched all of those. I'm kind of on. Oh, who's that guy? That's they're still revolving right now. Is where I'm at.
Okay, so it starts off with it was Phil Jupitus, and then
Mhm.
3 other panelists, and Simon Amstell is the host. Simon
Yeah.
Amstell kept pissing off the pop stars
Yeah.
because he was super punk about it, and he was like, "Here's Rita Ora" or whatever, and he would just say some awful shit to her.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't
But
want to
there's
come
this
back on, so they fired him.
Yeah. There was this
And then-
one that Simon did though, and I wish I could remember who the star was, but one of the stars that they had on there was they had just come off the Big Brother and he had come in second place and he had married the winner. And then they kept like his wife had just put out a book about the whole ordeal of like winning Big Brother. And then he kept reading from the book, and the guy was just like, "That's it, I'm out, I'm done, I can't, blah, blah, blah." And he just walks off. And so one of the hosts gets up and he goes into the audience and finds a random guy, and he's like, "Okay, you need to come be the star now." It's one of my favorite episodes, and I can't remember who it was, but he's wearing this really glittery like jacket, is what I remember, and it always makes me laugh. Because they're like, "Oh, you're out of order." And they had to tell this poor guy, who's just a random guy from the audience, was like, "I don't know what I'm doing here."
British
Hey.
panel shows are the best.
And then there was another one where the main host, second main host. Because his helmet turned blue. Yeah, that's the episode I'm talking about. Who was the star in that one? And the musical artist that came on that one, he was like, "I only came on here because they told me you liked me." And he was like, "My mom doesn't even know I'm gay." And it was just so great, just like this type of like TV. And then they always have that one game where they have to like hum or play out the like beginning of the song before it's like the words of the song. And then the third person on the team is supposed to like guess what it is. And that's my favorite game of all times. I always miss it. I'm always wrong, but it's one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite games of all times.
Castle's over here like I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Aww. But Kyle, you know what
Hey,
game I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do. And okay.
Guess the intro or something.
Yeah, I love British panel shows for 2 reasons. And we'll pivot this back around to something we can all talk about because skills, man. One, they are super irreverent about things that they actually love. British humor is, at the end of the day, crazy irreverent about things they care about. Like the best example of this is a show called Black Books,
I love
where
that show.
like Brits love literature. And this is an irreverent show about literature. But it's about people who love literature.
Yeah.
Like it's a guy.
That's his name. Thank you, Jay.
It's a guy who owns a bookstore who doesn't actually want to sell any books because it means less books for him.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of us will recognize as the owners of our local comic shops. Anyway,
This is mine. I want to keep it. No, you need to sell it.
Yeah, no, because like
Can I sell it to myself?
Yeah, exactly.
But the other reason I love them is they're pretty easily adaptable into ideas that I can make for very little money for, work. So I can watch British panel shows and call it research. The only one I'm not allowed to use anymore is "Have I got news for you?" because stupid CNN stole it and made Roy Wood the host, and it's great. But But I
the
watched
episode I was talking about.
Mhm.
Jay put up the person who it was.
Donnie Tourette Towers of London. Yeah, I remember now that he says that. I
Yeah.
also remember when Jedster walked off. Is it Jedster? The guys with the real tall hair, like, and they talked really funny and wore a ton of makeup, but their hair was like this straight off the top of their head, and it was
Yeah, I
flat
remember
across
that
the top.
episode, but I think that's who it was. I can't remember who it was now.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
And then they did a Christmas episode. The point system in this show makes zero sense. I've tried to follow along with it.
Oh,
and I
it's whose line is it anyway rules.
Yeah.
The rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The only points that actually like you can keep up with is that last game where they have to like guess the song based on the intro.
Right. So yeah, no, it gives me like it's one of those things nice where I can watch these shows and like be like, okay, how do I make this about comic books and figure out how to adapt it for work? So,
If you could figure out how to do one, like never mind the Buzzcocks, I'd be down as one of the hosts every week.
I would need to do Buzzcocks, you need a studio, but like to do some of the
Yeah.
other ones like News of the Week or Would I Lie to You? You don't
Oh, that's
actually
a
need a
good-
studio.
Yeah.
So I may or may not be working on in my brain a Would I Lie to You comic book style show.
Okay. What other TV shows and like other stuff could we do comic book style? I'm trying to think. Remember old
Well-
Nickelodeon shows? Welcome to today, Sean.
Well, there's an idea out there, and there's a popular American television reality show.
There's a lot
Only
of this
because
going on.
I haven't copyrighted it yet, so like I haven't trademarked the concept yet. So like, nobody tell anybody.
Shh.
Where people go to different cities and do challenges, and then someone gets voted off as they try to go around the world. You know, where there's a Stan Lee word, and then there's a word for where cars drive around in a circle really fast. So that I want to try and do with local comic shops.
Okay. That'll be interesting.
So it's, you know, everybody, you traveling the U.S. going to local comic shops, but it's whoever gets there first that could find this real obscure comic book or whatever gets to stay on the show, and the last people there like have to, I don't know, work at the shop for a week to earn enough money to get home.
A week? Maybe a month or two.
Train tickets are not that expensive, Jenna.
This is true. Train tickets are really not expensive.
Okay.
Unless you
guys
want your own
I want my own
train
car.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that reality show Who Wants to Be a Superhero?
No.
No?
No. Somebody
No, I
find
was too
it for
busy
me. I need
watching
it.
What We Do in the
Yes.
Shadows.
It was a Stan Lee show on Sci-Fi.
No, it wasn't called.
I did see this.
Stan Lee's.
Yeah. Who wants
I
to
did. My brain, I don't know what it's doing today. I
Was
did.
it-
I do remember seeing about that.
Yeah.
Stan Lee's Superhumans was what it was called.
Is that what
Yeah.
it
That okay, yeah.
I signed up for that and freaking, yeah. I filled out a form and everything, and it was too late. They said they already picked their people. I was like,
Aw.
God damn it. You know?
What were
Oh,
you gonna do, Castle?
I have no idea. At that time, I had no idea.
He
I'll
didn't
pick
care. He
something.
just wanted to be there.
Yes, exactly. I would have picked something. But this was
Well, you're not square, so
like 10 years ago, I think.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was what year was that? Hold on, I have it pulled up right here.
Why you do that? Here, I want to show you.
The first
So,
episode was 2010.
2010?
14? Holy guacamole. So-
What is time?
So
It
here
ended
is
in 2014.
here is
Guys, look
Lobo.
at this picture. It makes me laugh, the story he's about to tell about it.
Oh, that's right. You were on, right?
Yeah.
Look at that bitch in the middle. Okay? That bitch. Well, that's my wife, and I love her. And but look who she's closest to.
You
Not
got a
me.
glare.
Not me.
Can you blame her? I'll be honest.
God, but goddamn, did he smell good?
And then, Castle swears up and down somebody was getting a fill. And she was leaning into it.
Oh no, and I let her. God damn it, have her fun. Yeah. Oh,
I
but
mean,
he was super nice. Oh my
Ugh.
God, he was super humble because we took this. It was a couple months before Aquaman came out, so he didn't know, and he was just so cool, just so down to earth, and he loved everybody in the crowd. It was so nice to see, and I think we were the first ones to know. He did mention that he backed out, thank God, of the Crow. He went there because somebody asked him, said, "Oh, you're going to be the Crow?" He goes, "I want to tell you guys, you're going to be the first ones." I backed out, and I was like, "Oh my God, thank God, thank God." Oh, I don't care if he was in it; it still would be bad.
Oh, okay.
well, you just don't want him to die. Like, let's be real. Like, as dark as that is, that
but that first movie was great. The Brandon Lee.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, but that one was 20 years ago, Eddie.
1994. Yes, 30.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as a person who is actually very close with Jim O'Barr, they've not made a good Crow movie yet.
Well,
I will fight on that hill until the cows come home. If Jim O'Barr doesn't like it, it's not good.
he liked the first one, but the first one isn't it because of
He didn't. He was okay with it.
Yeah, because they couldn't do it. Because if you guys know, do you know the actor that was like The Hills Has Eyes? The guy with the really big eyes, the bald. He's in that movie. He's in The Crow. But they cut him out. He was deaf. Because his story wouldn't fit.
Huh.
Because after Brandon Lee died, they cut a lot of that movie. I don't know how that movie did so well, for all the stuff they had to go do and everything like that. But I'm not going to say it. I don't want to take over. But I actually met Brandon Lee before he passed away. So that's a story for another day. But I met him a little, and I met Ernie Hudson afterwards. And he told me stories about the Crow and everything like that. It was sad.
Right. I will say this about the Crow. I imagine the Crow is a little bit like Justice League, right? Like there's enough death surrounding that movie that it makes the movie not the movie it should have been.
Correct. You're 100%.
However,
100%.
I will also say this. I cannot run a marathon. That does not make me running a marathon a good thing.
Correct. But they had to put the movie out, but thank God it was as good as it was.
Okay.
Especially back then. I saw it in the theaters. I'm that old. So,
Hold on a minute.
I am, man. I'm
That was
old.
I think that was one of the movies I snuck into.
Really?
And then another one was Spawn with
Oh God.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm really gonna show my age now. I snuck in to see the Transformers, the cartoon. I know. There's my age.
Oh my gosh.
I snuck into the first movie I ever snuck into was the found footage ghost movie.
Blair Witch Project?
Blair Witch Project.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. What about you, Hannah? Have you ever snuck into a movie?
Yeah, come on.
Me, you know me. No.
Goody two shoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hannah buys tickets to see the Smurfs with the
I
intent
don't
to
go to
sneak
the
into another movie
movies,
and then sees the
though.
Smurfs.
No, I
Okay.
don't go to the movies because I'm allergic to corn, so I can't have popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you were allergic
Yeah,
to
that's
corn.
true.
I was okay. Oh, I'm kidding. I was like, when was the last time I went to the movie to see porn? I can't remember.
This channel is going to get a
That's
copy.
a-
This channel is going to
Twitter.
get a YouTube strike for inappropriate content.
No. As long as we
Oh
don't
my
mention a different Luigi, we're fine.
So what, the smell of the popcorn you still can't do? Or
Well, I'm too tempted at that point.
oh,
That's true.
okay.
Because what we used to do at the store is Miss Jen used to do a Christmas. She would rent out one of the theaters and we'd watch, what was it, Batman, the 1989 Batman?
That's what we did that one time, but sometimes it was, we would go and see, the first one that I ever did was
Sorry, Jay.
I'm still angry about that, Jay.
I remember we also did one for The Matrix. Use your words.
which Star Wars movie?
All right, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
we
come
do.
down
It
there.
was Force Awakens.
All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna have to come down there and take Hannah, and we're gonna sneak into. Well, that didn't sound good. I meant we'll
Hannah,
sneak
you're
into-
just down the street from me. I'll teach you how
I'm
to do it. There's
30.
Tinseltown. There's that movie theater where you can order food. I wonder if we could do that. Could you sneak into a movie and then order food to your seat? How would that
You know what? I am the perfect person to sneak into because I'm 6'7" and they won't see you guys.
Yeah, I'm all 5 foot. I'll just hide
I'm
behind you guys.
5'3".
So
And then
what we'll
Kyle-
do is we'll get
Kyle-
Castle, me, Dan, and Pat from Cherry Capital, and we'll come down
Forget
and we'll just we'll walk in and you guys will stand in the middle and they'll be like,
Children.
"Is WWE in town?"
Yeah, they'll be behind us and not even see them. So they
We'll
can
look
go.
like children in the middle of all of them, so they'll just let us go.
Right.
So
Wait,
you're-
look at
you're-
those two regular sized ones. Are those guys just two kids dressed up in a trench coat?
Yeah. So you're 5 foot even?
5'1" if I'm in Converse.
Okay. And what is Jay?
5'3", 5'4".
Oh, you guys make it
4'11". Don't let her lie to you.
No, he's taller
No.
than me most of the time.
He's taller. He's a little bit taller than me. And
Yeah.
I'm 5'3" on the dot.
Castle.
What are you?
They came to work
I'm
in
5'3"
Baltimore
on the
with me
dot.
last year.
Oh no,
They came to work in Baltimore with me last year, and Amanda, my business partner, and I had entire conversations over the tops of their heads.
They did. There was
Oh,
times
no.
where I'm like, "Weren't you guys just talking to us?" My neck hurt after coming back from there. So I had to look at everybody like this,
It was bad.
Oh,
and they were like, "Hey, how come? Why is the angle of this camera so low? Is this my eye level?" I'm sorry.
see, I got lucky. Brittany is 5'11", 10 and a half,
We
11.
can just me, Hannah, and Jay can just be in the middle of this group of giants, and they'll think that we're children.
No, they'll think you're regular and that the rest of us are kids dressed up like adults, like two kids standing on each other's
Kids in
shoulders.
a trench coat.
I'm 5'9".
You are not 5'9".
I am 5'9".
No, you're not.
I am. There goes the finger again.
There goes the finger again.
Ooh.
She hates her height. I do too, but she hates it. But that's why I love her.
You should
So-
tell her try just walk around on her knees and she'll see how I feel.
No. And I like it because when she wears high heels, she's like almost my height. So it's nice. I get best of both worlds. So
The
Triple
girl
bird.
I'm seeing now is a foot shorter than the shortest girl I've ever dated before this,
Okay.
and is a real problem for me.
Okay, what is
Is
the
it?
height?
She is 5 foot.
My height.
Right. She's as tall as Jenna, but she's a foot shorter than the shortest girl I ever dated before this.
We're
and I'm
great.
having to relearn how to open doors for this person because
she's your child.
It's kind of what it feels like.
Oh my gosh. There was
My
me.
whole
I
family
actually
is
dated
taller than
somebody.
me.
I used to just be able to go like this and her wrap her arm around mine
Oh no.
and just walk. And now it's this. I'm going, oh shit. Okay, this is not good. This is
I
not
dated
good.
somebody in college who was 6'8", and
6'8".
6'8". Yeah, he was 6'8". He was so tall, I
Yeah,
could
but you
find him
also
anywhere in a
wore what?
crowd.
How tall were your shoes,
Couple inches
Jenna?
And
in the front.
you're how tall again?
5 foot.
She's 5 foot.
And how tall
No,
were your
she's
shoes?
5'3".
Oh, 5'3". Okay.
Booster seat at the drive-in, that hurt Ed. But yes. Anyway, so there was
No,
a
but the
couple
whole
times.
opening the door and like sticking your arm out for them to grab it and help them out of the car. Like I can't do it anymore.
Oh,
Like it's the
gee.
whole
there
like
was
the whole
times I'd have to
gentleman
hold his
thing is just
hand.
shot.
Like his hand was like right about where my shoulder was, and like we'd hold hands, and they'd be like, "Oh, did you bring your kid today?" And I'm like, "I'm older than him."
Oh,
I was like, it didn't work out, as you can tell.
no.
I married my short king.
Like it's weird when you go to like, kiss somebody and you have to give them uppies.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have to like
come
bend
on.
down all the way.
Yeah, Jay, you don't need me to have to take a week off work while I'm like in traction from being a gentleman.
Oh my gosh.
For anyone who cares, the last ever WWE Monday Night Raw on USA Network just ended.
Yeah, it was down here in Houston. They asked me
Yeah.
to work it, and I said no. It was my birthday.
Really?
Mm.
They're on Netflix now, right?
They go to Netflix starting next Monday.
You think there's going to be any difference?
Yes.
Like what?
A lot more
Swearing?
cussing.
Huh?
A lot more cussing.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
You
And I'm
think
gonna
they're
fight
gonna
you.
bring back the female showcase like back in the 90s?
I'm gonna
And-
fight Ed.
And
That should be the
Kyle
first WWE Raw on Netflix.
and Kyle just died.
No, I don't think it's gonna get more sexual necessarily.
Okay.
But I think there's gonna be a lot more blood, a lot more violence, a
Oh.
lot more cussing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Hannah?
Huh?
Just say.
Hannah's like,
Sure,
I
I'd
don't
be like,
wrestler.
yes.
When's the first show for Netflix? Next week?
Next Monday.
Look at that. Everybody's dropping all the
I
information.
don't really watch Netflix because we have ads. That's the one that we have.
Oh. I
Hannah.
would give you
Well-
my password, but it won't work.
No, I
WWE
know.
will
I
always
already
have
tried
ads.
that with my mom. I tried it with my mom, and they said,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really cracking down on Netflix because like we
Yeah.
share it with like my nephew, like sister-in-law and nephew. We share it with them, and Sean. Like we all have like one big account where everybody just like shares it, and they're like, from now on, if you have a secondary household, you need to pay this extra $8. And we're just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about with like
literally for
divorced
Sam.
parents?
For Sam, I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Ugh.
And only one person can watch at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Well, no, you can
before.
pay for more than one screen.
"Yeah, you have to." I got that email when I said, because
Yeah, they switched
actually
it, so
last
now
week-
it's I think you can have two people watching at once with the ads.
But it has to be in
In
the same household,
in the
Yeah.
same.
same IP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like I
got
said,
it.
Meaning,
Email.
no,
the
no
WWE
no.
stuff will always have ads.
Yeah.
So even if you're paying for ad free, you're still going to get ads with the live
Well, yeah.
WWE stuff.
But like
Yeah.
if you have the ads, you still like there are certain Netflix branded shows that you can't watch.
That makes me. Do you know I'm so mad at Netflix right now, and it's for none of these reasons.
How
Uh,
mad are you?
So mad I actually like turned off Netflix for like 2 months. I didn't watch it.
I haven't watched it, and I need to finish watching Cowlitz, but I'm
Well,
like,
get on it. If you guys like a Netflix original show, it can be taken off. It can disappear into the void and just be gone. That's what happened
mean-
with All Hell King Julian. It's gone.
I know.
It was a Netflix original,
I'm
and
still
I
mad.
had the
I
entire
ordered-
show, all 5 seasons memorized, and I watched it
Hold on.
so
are my
much.
DVDs?
But guess what? It's gone. It's
Where are my
not
DVDs?
streaming anywhere. You can't buy it anywhere. It's gone.
Lorena, that sort of. Portions
No.
of it are moving directly to Netflix right now. Portions of it will remain on Peacock as part of the SmackDown deal.
I was
With
going to ask.
SmackDown staying on NBC Universal.
And
Uh,
AEW is going to Max, right?
Yes, AEW is going to Max and Triller TV for their pay-per-views, and so they'll be on both.
Okay.
And then TNA is TNA Plus, and they just launched. It's on DirecTV Stream only right now, but it's coming to most major cable providers. TNA Network, which is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. TNA wrestling.
I didn't know TNA was still going.
Well, it was Impact for a long time.
Okay.
I got them.
Back. Oh,
I bought them.
What
but
is it?
I could. The Worst Witch.
Oh.
I got
Yeah.
the DVDs for the first 3 seasons. The 4th season never showed up, so they just refunded me the money.
oh,
Uh-huh.
it makes me so mad. No,
Yeah.
they have. They actually,
Honestly,
if you go to
the 4th
Walmart
season-
down
I
in the
also have
DVD
access to it in a Google Drive though, so
Okay. But nope, there is some of their things that they've actually put out on like DVD and Blu-ray. Mostly I've been finding those at like Walmart. Like I didn't really see them at
yeah, that's right. I
Um,
found the first
BNN is really
second-
good for the
the
Netflix
first
stuff.
and second
Oh.
season of Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Because
Not
that
all
was-
of it, just the first couple.
That was a great series.
Yeah.
I
That was
love
a great
that
series.
was I was
Oh.
obsessed.
Oh.
Yes.
Check Barnes and Noble for Netflix DVDs.
And Walmart.
Oh.
They're usually really
Yeah.
good. Because I got Sandman at Barnes and Noble, and they were able to order me the physical media of Dead Boy Detectives.
The
I'm
problem
so
I'm
mad about
shocked.
that show.
I am pissed.
Why would they cancel that one? It was
Thank
so
you.
good, and then it left on the cliffhanger.
Which
Why
one?
would they do this to me?
I have a theory.
First kill.
Hmm?
First kill, because that yes, absolutely. Oh, ha, yes, yes, the movie with Tim Curry. Yes,
Yes. We need physical.
I need to buy that movie too.
Did
But,
you guys see that? Oh God.
but this show,
Anne
because
Rice's-
it's BBC and ZDF, you can't get it in America because they don't. It's even zoned for Zone 2.
Huh.
So
Castle, if it's Anne Rice, I either own it or I have read it or I have watched it. So yes.
The Wayfield Witches. Am I saying that right?
Mayfield, yes.
Mayfield. Did you see it?
Yes.
And
Station. Thank you. Think I was waiting for somebody to watch it to talk about it.
oh, it is great. Well, I'm in love with what's her face? Alessandro Daddario.
The main one? The
yeah.
main? Yes.
Blue eyes.
Yes.
And
Oh,
everything. We were actually
Alessandro
talking-
Diodato?
yes, that's
Yeah.
what it is. Thank you.
We were actually talking today on the EXP that she would be the perfect Vampirella. So, but
didn't wanna-
I think she would be perfect as Zantana. I think she'd be perfect.
Yes.
Yes, right? Yes.
I didn't want to put my
Yes.
2 cents in on the best Vampy,
Huh.
and I'm not going to now because the person that I think would be the best Vampy is low key kind of trying to get it made
Okay. Okay.
so that they can play it. But yeah.
You can tell them, Kyle, it's me. Go ahead.
You're funny. Ed.
You could-
You're funny.
No,
me.
I want Castle to play Red Sonja.
Oh, I like that. Yes, I could.
I
be
want
down
to
with
see
that.
Castle in a chainmail bikini.
You know what? It wouldn't be the first time. Go.
Now Castle's wife is flipping me off.
Castle, did
No,
you
my
watch,
friend-
the new Interview with a Vampire?
I
I
just
started
started
it.
watching it because the first season.
Yeah, the
is
first season's on Netflix, isn't it?
yes,
I-
it was on HBO only, and then it moved over to being on Netflix as well.
But I don't
not
think they have the second season.
season.
The
No.
second
Only the
season's not
first.
there.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I didn't think I would.
I know, right?
I thought
Like
it was
so
going to
many
be too. I
changes
thought it was
that
going to
they
be
did
too
to
gory
it,
for me, but no, I love it.
right? Like I really thought with how many changes that they were doing to it, I was because I have all the books in a
Me too.
collector set.
Me too. Me too. I love
And-
her. I
Oh.
love vampires, witches, werewolves, anything like that.
I was
And
so
then-
bummed. I was so bummed when First Kill was canceled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I just finished What We Do in the Shadows.
yeah.
I was so bummed because I was like, there could have been so much more.
Sorry, what Ed said's hysterical. They need a bigger chain than Scrooge's to make his chainmail for Castle.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. Okay. All right. Okay. I love you.
I
love you.
was same, Lorraine. I was very surprised. I didn't know I was gonna like it because, like, I loved the film, and then when they did Queen of the Damned, like the different books that they've done at different times, and they've done so many changes to the books, especially with the series. And I still really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I don't know why. I was actually surprised. I enjoy it as much as I do. Oh,
We were watching a show. I think it was called Werewolves. It was on Peacock, or I think it was on Peacock or Paramount. It had Sarah Michelle Gellar in it. It was a great freaking show, and they canceled it.
Jay, make a note. I need to find that.
It was a great, sexy werewolf type show.
Okay.
It was awesome, but it was only one season, and then they canceled it. I was like, oh, it was so good.
Oh my god! Have any of you seen the Jeff Goldblum show that's on Netflix?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Hello?
It's on my
Greek.
list.
We watched all of it in one night. We couldn't stop watching it. It was so good, and now it's canceled. That ending.
It was. I don't understand. It was doing good.
It's so good.
I don't.
The show is Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
It
I
is
knew I just saw it.
Did you? Did you like it?
Well, I haven't watched it, but I knew I had just seen it. Like it had just popped up, I think, on
Buffy.
Yeah.
I think it was Peacock because I was on Peacock earlier.
Secret Level is
Shout
so
out
good
to
too.
Kyle.
Oh my god.
The Pac-Man
Right.
episode.
Okay, my
The
favorite.
horror Pac-Man episode.
Well, my favorite, because I'm old, is the Schwarzenegger one.
Yes, that one was good too.
When he was the king.
Yes. Yes. But
That was awesome.
there were
Keanu
so many
Reeves.
episodes where I needed more.
Yes.
But the horror version of Pac-Man?
That was great. And what was the first episode? The Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
That was so good.
It was so good.
So good. Oh,
Oh
I
my
love
God.
that. Yeah.
But that is my new obsession. I think I've already, we watched all the episodes of Secret Level in one night also. Because they're
We
really
did
short,
too.
like 15, 20 minutes, give or take.
Yeah. We did that too. Like last week,
Yeah.
we were like through the whole thing.
Oh my God. It was
you
so
see that?
good.
Anna, did you see that,
Huh.
Kyle?
What
I
show?
haven't yet.
Secret
No, I haven't
Level.
Secret
yet.
Level.
It's on Prime.
It's on Prime.
No, but have you guys watched his Human versus Hamsters yet?
I haven't
No?
yet, but it's on my list.
This show is
I haven't
unhinged,
figured
and
out-
I feel like, again, this is one of these shows that one day we're going to get Castle, me, and Dan together, and we're going to be a team on this show.
Okay. Jay, make a note. We need that one too, please. Thank you.
Human versus Hamsters. They build two obstacle courses. One
Okay.
that's human sized and one that's hamster sized, and the humans race the hamsters.
I'm in.
I want to do
Yeah.
it.
Doesn't that sound fun?
It's on
Like
HBO.
between that and Flora's Lava, and
Oh, that was a great
Yes.
Yes, I love
and
that
they got a
one.
new one called Faster Friends. Have you guys seen this
Okay.
on Max?
No.
Which is a game show about the show Friends, where you have to answer trivia questions and then you race through the Friends set looking for Easter eggs about Friends.
Oh,
I
is
would
that
fail.
with
I know.
Whitney
Oh,
Cummings?
Yes.
I would be so
Yeah.
good at that one.
No,
I would fail horribly.
it's terrible. It's an awful show, but it's so unhinged that you have to watch it. Like,
Oh, we
listen,
got to. Okay.
if you guys partake in the devil's lettuce, take some
Okay.
and then watch Humans versus Hamsters and
Hey.
Faster Friends.
Where's that on?
They're both on Max.
Oh,
Okay.
I got.
Okay.
I love Whitney.
Don't
Cummings.
have Max.
I love her.
Oh
I
my
just,
God.
You know,
Hannah, I would give you Max, but I've already maxed out the number of people I can have
Yeah,
on
yeah.
my Max.
No. You're good. You gave me your Peacock, and that's
If you want Max,
Look at mine.
I'll send Jay my info so you guys can use it. Okay.
Aww.
Yeah, I'll send it.
So
I'll
I'm that level of millennial where it's like I pay for Max and Peacock. I have
Mhm.
another friend who pays for Netflix and Paramount, and I have another friend who pays for two others, and I have another friend who pays for two others, and then we all have the ability to mime or mimic IP addresses. So we
Okay.
all have each other's static IPs. So I just
Oh.
change my IP address and log into the. It's I'm that level millennial.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
All right, Jay, if you're listening, I'll send it through Messenger on
Oh my
Facebook.
goodness.
I'll send it to you so you guys can use it. Okay.
Ah,
So happy birthday, motherfucker. Okay.
oh my goodness. I'm trying to think. There was another show that we just watched that I super enjoyed and wanted to talk about. It was probably Chaos. I loved Chaos. Oh my god, the
I can't.
stories they did of these three humans in Greek mythology, but then making part of it like up to date was just phenomenal. And then they also like they did little changes like the story of Oedipus and then how he went to the underworld to get his wife back, but they did it in a way where he was like an actual like famous rock star. And then the story of just the it's three human stories, like they're actual stories from Greek mythology, and then they've updated them and kind of
Oh
put little
yeah.
twists on there. And then seeing Jeff Goldblum actually losing his mind as Zeus. Oh,
And I love Jeff Goldblum.
I
So,
love Jeff Goldblum, but I can't remember who was the name. What was the name of the actress who played Hera, his wife? Oh, she was phenomenal too.
she was. No, everybody was good.
Oh, all of the cast was perfect casting.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it was perfect. Oh,
Yeah. I was
and then
so
Prometheus? That was
I
the
was
most
so
perfect
upset.
portrayal of Prometheus I've ever seen. Oh, rude.
I don't know what I was more upset as, Chaos or Dead Boy Detectives. It was both
I'm-
that I was like, what
Oh.
the hell? What are you doing?
Isn't there a reason like they're continuing with one of his shows but canceling his other show? I can't
don't
remember
know.
why though.
Wait. We're talking Dead Boy Detectives now, or are we talking?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dead Boy
So
Detectives.
Dead Boy Detectives is canceled, and
Yeah.
Sandman is on pause.
What?
It
As
is on
They
pause.
just dropped a
I
teaser
thought they
for it.
renewed it.
They did,
Yeah.
but they're it's on pause for the next season
Ugh.
because there's some timing things, like people are doing other stuff.
Then they could do Dead Boy.
No. They canceled Dead Boy Detectives because of the Neil Gaiman controversy.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was, look, we'll keep Sandman
Okay.
because it was successful enough to justify keeping it.
Okay.
But so was
But
Dead
because
Boy.
of this controversy, we're going to end Dead Boy Detectives. I don't think Dead Boy Detectives is dead.
I see what you did there.
I think it's one of those that is going to wind up at Max.
Oh, that
Ooh,
would be
okay.
awesome.
That
Probably.
DC
Yeah.
will revive it in some sort of way.
That makes sense.
Yes, please.
Yes.
You know, even if it's more of a mixed animated kind of thing, they're going to revive it in
Okay.
some kind of way. Because they are doing more Dead Boy Detectives comics, so it's worth it for them to have the IP relevant in pop culture.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I think we'll see how that goes.
Are they going to do it under the Vertigo line? Is that what they're doing?
We have ventured into territory where producer Kyle is not sure what he's allowed to talk about and what the NDA just precludes him from talking about publicly on the internets.
That means yes.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It
it doesn't
literally
actually.
means I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say.
Okay.
But I do know that
I'm not
Pornstack
in the
Pichette
circles
Show is
anymore.
writing more Dead Boy
I'm not either.
Detectives.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if I
no.
would take a guess, it would probably be Black Label. That would be
yeah,
my
I
guess.
think
Well, with the
Black Label
revival of
over there.
Vertigo, it's not an unreasonable
Oh,
expectation
that's
that it would
true.
go
I
there.
forgot they did
Yeah.
bring it back.
Yeah.
But I just know that Pornstack Pichette Show has said he is writing more.
Okay.
And there was talk of doing Dead Boy Detective light novels
Ooh.
as
Okay.
opposed to individual issues.
Okay.
So doing it more in that manga style format, which I think would serve it really well.
Yeah.
I think so too.
You know, it just sucks that they will renew something they call Virgin River. That freaking nobody is watching. I don't know who the hell is watching. But
People in their 60s and early 70s, Castle. My parents are more excited for the new season of Virgin River than Jay is for Superman. Okay, like
My
it is
parents are not.
ridiculous.
They're not watching it.
Okay.
I've never heard of this
They're
until
turning
just
If you have a
68
Canadian horse
next
girl soap opera, my parents have like it on their. They have it written in their calendar when the season starts.
What is
Okay?
it?
My parents love these Canadian horse girl soap opera things.
Okay.
Like they just are obsessed with them.
My parents watch HGTV.
Oh no, I got my parents on the Netflix, and they just did all the seasons of Suits in like 2.5 weeks.
My mom watches Netflix, but she'll watch her. I honestly don't even know what she watch. She'll watch
Hannah,
foreign shows, but not like ones that are not in English.
Hannah, how old are your parents?
They're turning 68. My mom's turning 68 next week, and my dad's the week after.
Okay, so your parents are a little bit different generation than my parents.
Say,
So
my
I'm
mother-in-law
wondering
is
if it's not
obsessed with my
generational.
600-pound life
They're boomers.
and sister wives.
Oh yeah, they're all boomers, but like my parents are like cuspy ex-boomers
Oh yeah.
as opposed to full-on boomers. Like, so I think that's
Yeah.
the difference, right? Like cuspy boomers as opposed
My
to
parents
full-on.
are full on boomers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my parents are almost dead. All right, that's it.
Oh, Ed.
Now they're 70.
Dude, I love Bridgerton. I actually got the first 2 books for Christmas. No,
My mom
you saw that.
could not. My mom started Bridgerton. It was too sexual for her.
What?
Oh.
Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Did you
My
watch
mom does
Bridgerton?
not like-
Hannah?
I started it, but I was too into the Worst Witch.
You know who's
Okay.
you need to talk to about Bridgerton?
Huh?
Who?
Brainy Singh.
Yes, I do.
Brainy
That makes
loves Bridgerton, and it makes
I
no
actually did. I
sense
show you.
at
Hold on,
all.
let me show you.
See, my parents are big into Yellowstone, and I don't get it. Like,
No,
all
I
right,
like Yellowstone too. See, this
Did
is
you
what I got.
see-
It's book 1 and 2. But look how pretty it is.
Oh.
by the way, Taylor Sheridan is a monster of a person, so I don't support Yellowstone on that premise alone. But Taylor Sheridan, who wrote Yellowstone,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
like I really wanted to watch The Landman because I really like Billy Bob Thornton, like as a person, and I've met him several times, and he's a good dude. But I won't watch it because Taylor Sheridan's a monster.
I know, but I watched The Landman, and it's freaking unbelievable. It is.
Oh yeah,
Because
I'll watch it like
Oh my
once
God,
it's
the
on
float
streaming
trip.
and I know nobody's getting paid anymore. Like,
No, I like Billy Bob, but I also like what's her name, Ollie Lauder.
mhm.
She is. Oh my God, she's beautiful in it.
Great actress too.
Oh my gosh, and it's such a great show. You guys have to see that. It's
Okay,
on
I have
Paramount.
found myself quoting it though, like because I've seen TikToks and stuff.
Yeah. Do you have
What show is
Paramount Plus?
Landman.
Landman.
Do you have
Have you
Paramount
guys-
Plus?
Yeah,
I
we've got
mean, I
it.
do, but I have
And
to.
Tulsa King. The 2 shows.
Tulsa King
right
is
there.
so good.
Oh my.
Tulsa King.
God.
I've heard good things about that.
Oh my God, I have a man crush on Frank Grillo. Oh my God, he's awesome.
I thought you were gonna say Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, I
And
have.
then I was gonna do my Sylvester Stallone impression.
I want to hear it.
Go ahead.
So Sylvester Stallone, my favorite line of Sylvester Stallone is his line in Guardians where he comes in and goes,
It's such
and you're supposed to understand what he's saying in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
We all know not to take float trips with Nope, especially after Saturday. We know better. Nobody wants a golden
However-
shower from Nope. We're good.
I will also say this: if any of Sylvester Stallone's daughters are single,
Oh. Yes.
I could date a girl
What
that
the
sounds
hell
like.
are Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
but
just saw
Another
you guys
show
have to
I
watch
heard rumors.
Tulsa King.
I thought I did.
There's another show that I've heard rumblings of rumors that they plan on rebooting, and I'm not happy with it at all. And it's actually Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh God, no,
I haven't heard that one,
no,
Mhm.
but if they do,
No.
I'm pretty
No.
sure there will actually be riots.
The
yes,
only person
Right?
who's interested in rebooting Buffy is Joss. There is no network interested. There
Yeah.
are no
Okay.
actors or actresses interested. Joss
Oh,
wants
okay.
to
Well, I
reboot
feel
it
better now.
because he needs somebody to tell them that they love him.
Okay, we love original Buffy. We love original Angel. If you want to do something, come back and give us the last season of Angel that we were promised. Instead of like, yes, we did get the continuation in the comics. However, we needed to see it on screen. The
yes.
what they left us on, that last episode of Angel, filled me with so much rage. I started Buffy back over, and I had just finished watching Buffy. So, yes, as somebody who's seen both of those shows several times, if you
Oh
reboot it, I'm going to find where you live.
no, no. We love Buffy. Do
By
you
the
know
way,
that?
Was
I'm gonna hit Sean in the head with a steel chair.
For why now?
He just keeps talking. He just keeps running his mouth. You gonna earn it?
Oh, there was a
Ugh.
guy that was in Buffy. I don't know if you guys know. He was like a demon that looked like a rabbit. I don't know if you guys know him. I met him at a convention. I think that's the only part he's ever done.
Oh,
He looks like a
man.
rabbit. I don't know if you guys can remember. We hung out with him and the guy that played Darth Maul.
Ray Park.
Yes, and
I would
also
wait for
the
that.
soup Nazi.
I
That dude's
remember
awesome.
you told us about this a couple weeks
Yeah,
back, didn't you? Yeah, I
yeah,
remember now.
yeah. We hung out with them in the hotel room. That just those guys, they were awesome.
My favorite, my favorite convention hangout buddy is Ming from Comic Book Men.
Really?
Yes, we have a blast. So I am just over 10 years sober. Ming at any
Congratulations.
given point is just over 10 minutes
Yeah.
sober.
Congrats. I'll drink to that.
Thank you.
Okay.
But Ming is at any given point just over 10 minutes sober, but he always knows where the dopest bars are. Like, so he'll come to Michigan and he's from here. He's from Michigan.
Okay.
So like he stays with his parents when he does shows in Michigan, which is the funniest thing ever. Cause like we'll go to pick him up and his mom will like make us pho. It's great.
Aw, that's
But then
lovely.
afterwards we'll wind up at these hole in the wall bars in places like Hamtramck, where if you don't read and speak Polish, your ability to order a drink is non-existent. And all of a sudden Ming opens his mouth and like fluent Polish comes out.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, there's just all this food and drinks at the table, and it's just the best ever. Like, and he's like, okay, we're gonna leave here and we're gonna go to this place that's in the basement of a laundromat that is
Those are
converted
the
over
best.
from a church that is also a strip club, and they'll do your taxes while you're there. And we show up and they
Are you
have
sure
like
you're not
the
in
best
Houston?
karaoke.
Sounds like downtown.
It yes, except that we just pull into this random like neighborhood. Like it's not like a downtown area. There are no other businesses. It's just people's houses. And we
Huh.
go into this basement that is a church, and then you go under that basement and you're in a bar, and there's an accountant in the corner who wants your W-2. Like it's just the dumbest thing.
Oh, what? All right. You got to give me a heads up. I'm seeing Meng in February. He's at MegaCon. So tell me something that I should tell him.
I will send you some stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, send it to me. So, but on top of that, I got a question. Of course, I did buy a Punisher Blu-ray DVD, right?
Mhm.
Because
Wait, which
Dolph
Punisher?
Lundgren,
Okay.
the first one, he's
Okay.
gonna be at MegaCon. Okay, but his autograph is $150.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yes. Should I do it or no?
No, I would just get the same thing signed by Todd Rundgren.
Okay. I did. I just found out today. Literally. No, I'm serious. I just found out today. We went on MegaCon because I ordered the DVD. It freaking cost $11 on Amazon. Right?
That's it?
So I went to go look, and Brittany was like, did you get his ticket to go? I was like, no. She was like, you better go do it. So we went on today and we looked it up, and we were like, fuck. $150.
Well, I'm wondering, and I'll see if I can look it up. It might not be an unreasonable ask. And I hate to be that guy. It might not be all that unreasonable when I look at the list of celebrities who are going to be at MegaCon.
I know. And you know what stinks? And you know this, Kyle. Me now working at a comic book store, now I'm seeing the inside in from MegaCon that they are pricing all the vendors out.
Yeah.
Well,
They did that at Comic
this
Palooza
year-
a few years back too.
No, but what they're doing is this. They doubled their price,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And they used to give people that was going there for many years, they would give them an extra table or two.
Yeah.
They're not doing that. And the biggest
Nope.
thing is that you cannot have an odd table. You have to have either 2
Or 4.
or 4
Yep.
or 6. You can't have 1 or 3. So they're making the vendors pay so much more money, because I think it was like usually 900. Now
Mhm.
it's close to 1600. Because my boss, who's been going there for 30 years, this is his first year that he's not going.
so
And he's not the first one that I have been told this. You know, because they're getting all these, yes, they're getting these great,
Yes, and
people.
stuff. Yeah.
But I mean, look at this year. They're getting the whole people from Smallville.
they're getting a lot of the Arrowverse. So
Yeah.
They're getting
here's what I will say, Castle, that is important to remember.
okay.
When I started doing conventions in 2005, six, I was a senior in high school.
Okay. I was 58 at that year. Go
Okay.
ahead. Okay.
I was the first convention I ever bought a booth for. I was a senior in high school. I paid $125 for the booth.
Really? Holy
Yes.
crap.
That's a lot.
To rent the hall at the convention center cost the convention $10,000. Right? So they could sell 100 booths
Yeah.
and they were good, right?
Yeah.
They had to sell a ton of booths. To rent that same hall, because we just called about a different convention to rent the same hall, is now $75,000.
That's ridiculous.
The same thing is happening here for Comic Palooza
Hold on.
because Miss Jen had gone every single year. And then last year was the first year she didn't go because they almost tripled their prices.
Right.
That's sad.
So MegaCon, I'm looking at the website right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Top 2 line guests. Millie Bobby Brown.
Yep.
Matt Smith.
Ugh,
Ron Howard. Jared Padalecki.
Mhm.
ugh.
Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yep.
Matthew Lillard and Grant Gustin.
Matthew
Taking-
Lillard.
I don't have these numbers in front of me. I'm just guessing based on my experiences. What do you think the guarantee for those 8 are?
Oh, each?
Total for they're guaranteed. So they're guaranteed. So they have to pay these 8 people this amount of money.
I'm gonna
Regardless.
say 16
How many
million.
days are going to be there? Are each one of them there all 3 days or 2
All
days
right.
or 1
So
day?
Millie Bobby Brown is Saturday only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Smith is Saturday, Sunday.
A lot of the big ones are only Saturday, like Dolph
Joe
Lundgren,
Quinn
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday.
Because they've got to
Grant
be
Gustin only Saturday.
there's got to be a certain, like, they get paid more if they're there more than 1 day, and they get
Mhm.
paid more if they're there certain days. That's how it is at Comic Palooza.
I'm gonna say
These
14
8, I
to
guarantee you that's
16
not the
million.
case.
14 to 16 million.
You're high, but you're not crazy high. I would say
I was going to say
probably
1 to
8
5 million.
8 to 10 million.
Oh, wow.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
We
So-
don't.
For
The
1 day of what?
hall probably costs MegaCon $1 million itself.
That sounds fair.
because it's Orlando, it's the Orange County Convention Center. They probably have the hall the week before and the week after. Like they probably move in the Monday before the Friday before the convention and start setting up. And they're probably there until the Wednesday after.
For cleanup.
Yep. Tearing down. So like there's a level of that cost has to be factored in.
Yeah.
The thing of it is, and I have this number and I can say this number 100%. We tried to book a celebrity for an event that I produce that is big, had a really big year in 2023. She was in Wednesday. It was the anniversary of the show or the movie that most people know her from. I'm not going to name her, but you can probably figure it out. When we reached out, we were told she doesn't get on a plane for less than $100,000.
And then you have to pay for the travel. You have to pay for their hotel.
Right.
And
Well,
they
then
need the
it's
nice
4
hotel,
first class tickets from
transportation.
LA to Baltimore.
Yep.
4 first class tickets, one for her, one for her husband, one for her manager, and one for her publicist.
Oh wow!
And then security.
3 hotel rooms.
Yeah.
And a per diem per day for all of these people to eat and like travel and Uber and all that stuff. We had to pay for all that.
Okay.
So you're paying a minimum $100,000 for her to even get on the plane.
Yeah.
Then all this other stuff. So now you're looking at $125,000
at least minimum.
Right.
Minimum. But
that's
food.
not including any signing guarantee they wanted.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So when you go to your second line at MegaCon, okay, Jodie Whittaker, Andy Serkis, Molly Ringwald, Ali Sheedy, Jamie Campbell Bower from Stranger Things, Alicia Silverstone, Dolph Lundgren, and Fabian Frankel from House of the Dragon.
Yes.
There's another $500,000 to $2 million right there.
At least.
So what you got to do, if Dolph Lundgren is only going to be there Saturday,
Yep.
Yeah.
how many, you have to figure this out. You have to go, okay, Dolph Lundgren's space alone is worth $15,000.
At least.
Right? Then Dolph Lundgren has a guarantee of, let's call it $1 million.
Okay.
So you call it $1 million plus $15,000 is $1,015,000. How many tickets can you sell for Dolph Lundgren to sign? Right? How many tickets can you sell to recoup that money?
And you know it's going to be big because this is his first MegaCon ever.
Well, is he doing panel? Are there
Oh.
times when he's not at his table? Are there times when he's on a bit like is
he's
he
like
only
doing the
signing?
photo
lunchtime.
too.
They need a lunch break.
He's doing a,
Right.
he's
Is he
doing a
only
photo-
signing in 3-hour
right.
hour
Block.
chunks?
Yeah.
So that limits the number of tickets you can sell. So
Right.
let's just say you owe him, we'll just make it easy. We'll call it 1.1 million. Just to make the math easy.
Okay.
If you can sell 1,000 tickets, you could charge $110 a ticket and break even.
Yeah.
If you want to make any money off Dolph Lundgren being there, you have to charge on top of that. So if you could sell 1,000 tickets at 110, 1,000 tickets at 150 means you're going to make $4,000 on Dolph Lundgren's appearance.
And
But
that's a
that's not-
maybe because sometimes the celebrities want a percentage of that as well.
That probably isn't in a deal like this, right? Like
Okay.
in
But
one of these
we've done a couple
contracts.
of small cons here
But-
where I've worked at, and the celebrities get a percentage of the sales for.
Right. So
their
when
autograph.
we do stuff with Ming, for
Mhm.
instance, like, and it's when I book Ming, I can bring him out for a case of Faygo, a ham sandwich, and $50. Like it's pretty easy.
What kind of fake?
But when he does, no, a case of Faygo.
Okay.
He doesn't really care. He just wants the Faygo.
Okay. Okay.
And I can get him there for less than that for Verner's. I can get him there for a 2-liter of Verner's. But the thing about it is when he does these really small conventions, he has no guarantee and he splits the take 50-50.
Okay.
Any autograph he sells at $25, he keeps one, the con gets one. He keeps one, the con gets one. Basically.
Okay.
So that's how that deal is done at a smaller show. At a show like MegaCon, they're going, this is your number. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
His photo ops are not bad. They
No,
are,
and what I would look for, Castle, on it, and this is the number I would look for on Dolph Lundgren. Autograph and photo bundle.
okay.
Rock
Because
and Rye, of course.
if for $200 you can get an autograph on anything and a photo, I don't think that's unreasonable because a photo itself is $90.
Yeah.
That's
Now
not
you're getting
bad.
your autograph for $110.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get one with him and me arm wrestling. That's what I always wanted to do.
Well,
Yeah.
and here's the other thing, and this is what I'm seeing a lot, and it wouldn't shock me if you walk up to his table at a convention and it's 8x10s, $90. Anything else, $110. Photos, $90. Personalized items, less.
Yeah.
What these
I've
guys are
noticed that at
doing
cons
is
too.
they're charging more because so many people are getting stuff signed and just throwing it on eBay immediately.
Yeah. There was there's
Thoughts?
one comic book artist that's that comes to Comicpalooza and Dallas Fan Expo every year. And if you get it, like if you say hi, like with your name, if it's personalized, he'll do it free. But if it's not personalized, just his signature, it's like $25.
Oh no, dude! I would have him
Yeah.
to Castle freaking. Absolutely.
Right.
I have so many pictures. Even like this, the
You're right, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah, and
With Varsity,
also,
right?
and just to let you know, Brian Thompson is the biggest fucking douche on the planet. Just gonna tell you that. He is who he is? He's the bad guy in Cobra.
Oh. Huh.
Biggest douche on the planet. Met him twice, both dickhead. Both. He was horrible.
I have never had a bad celebrity experience at a convention. But I will say this. I tend to approach them very different than a lot of folks. The only celebrity I've ever walked up to with something in mind to get autographed was William Daniels. And I didn't want anything Boy Meets World or Knight Rider autographed. I walked up to him with the Blu-ray of 1776. And oh, by the way, I've been in 1776, so I talked to him about doing the musical.
Oh.
And how I've always wanted to play John Adams, which is who he plays in the movie and in the original musical. But because I look like I always have to play Benjamin Franklin, which is a lot less fun. And he just starts laughing to the point where he misspelled his name because he was laughing so hard. Like, I loved it. But like when I met Michael Cudlitz.
Oh, the Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to him about being the Thing, even though I was having him sign first appearance of the Thing.
The Shield?
I talked to him about the Shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing too.
Well, when I've met the dudes from I've met so many of the dudes from Band of Brothers. I talked to him about Band of Brothers. Now, am I having them sign other things that are Michael Chiklis? Yes, Michael Cudlitz was from Band of Brothers, but Michael Cudlitz was Bull Ranneman in Band of Brothers. But that's what I'm saying is I talked to them about other things that they are fans of that they've done.
Okay.
And usually that helps, right? But the one other thing is if I walk up to somebody and I get a vibe, I'll just say, "Hey, I waited in line. I didn't wait that long. I just wanted to shake your hand and say thank you for making such and such a thing. I'll let you get back to signing these people's autographs." And usually they're pretty chill when you do that, right?
No.
It's usually do you want something signed? Like, I'll sign it for you real fast. No, I'm good. I don't,
I like doing the meeting of the people rather than getting the signing of the things. Because I've done that several times. I'll wait in line just because I'm like, hey, I'm a big fan of this. Thank you so much. And they're like, oh, thank you. Have a good one. Do you want to chill for a minute or do you want some sign? I'm like, no. I just wanted to meet you. Thank you so much. Now, there was only one person The voice actor Carlos, who plays Dom in Gears of War, where I was just almost speechless when I met him. And then he just like it was one of those things. I had played this character in this game since the very first game came out. I read the comics. I was always Dom in all of the Gears of War games. And then the third game came out. We're about to have the sixth game. So this isn't too much of a spoiler. But in the third game, they did this beautiful speech and he actually sacrifices himself. No more Dom.
Oh fuck!
I was
Playing that
so
game.
I
Thanks.
cannot. I
It's
was
over.
so distraught about this that I had to put my controller down because I went and sat on the couch and started sobbing. And
Oh.
even Jay sitting there playing with me because it's a couch co-op type game, and he played the main character Marcus. And like we get through this, and he just like we have to pause the game. We had to sit down, and it was just like gut wrenching, like depression of like sobbing and just
Oh.
heartbreak. And so I got to meet him. I'm like, hey, I loved your character. It made me so sad. I was so heartbroken when we lost Dom. Thank you for being Dom for all these years. Thank you for being that character. And he just like, he almost looked like he was going to cry tears of joy because he was like, everybody else comes up and says how angry they are, how angry they killed my character, how much they hated they did it. And I was like, that was my character. You know, I was that was my character. You know, I always played Dom. I loved him. It was heartbreaking for me. I was so sad about it.
That's
And he was
awesome.
like, everybody talks about how angry they are. What's your name? And I was like, my name's Jenna. And he was like the porn star? I was like, oh God.
Oh, nice.
So, hey,
He was
real
saying-
fast. I gotta bounce because I gotta go do a show in.
Oh,
15 minutes.
yeah.
Alright.
But Castle,
Yeah,
meet Henry Winkler.
I want to.
I have. He's
The-
fantastic.
Fonz is the nicest man you
Yeah.
will
Yes.
ever meet in your entire life.
He goes.
I want
He
to
went
ask
through the
him-
line while the person who was next in line to get stuff signed was Pang. So
Yeah.
he went through and said hi to everybody.
He is
Oh.
and Clint Howard. Clint
yeah.
Howard. Now, if you can get Clint Howard before he you're good.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you get him after, it's even funnier. It's even more fun.
I want to get Henry Winkler. I want to ask him about the show he did with, I forget the name of it, with Shatner.
Better late than never.
Yes, with Terry Bradshaw and everything.
George
Love
Foreman.
that show. Love that show.
Yeah,
Oh my
Fake
God.
Reality. I love that show. Anyway, meet Clint Howard. I was at a show in September. Clint Howard, Peter Dante, you know, from all the Sandler movies.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and Darren McCarty, the hockey player.
Yeah.
And we're all outside and they're burning one down that would have made Snoop Dogg go, bro, you got a problem. Like, it was great. And they were just all so nice. And Henry Winkler, man, I've worked with Henry twice now in my old job. And the dude is just like, I would go up to him at a convention and he would remember me.
No, that's
Aw.
awesome.
That's the kind of person he is. Like, he'll meet you and you'll be like, I'm John Castle. And then you'll say your weird long last name that I can't pronounce. And that, by the way, if you ever, when John calls me on the phone and Siri says his name,
Yeah.
it's like Siri's having a stroke. It's great. But he will remember you. That's his superpower, is that he remembers people.
Okay.
And that he will, yes. Oh man.
I wish
It's-
I'd had all my Hank Zipzer books to get him to sign them, but I
Yeah.
loved those books so much.
I'm working on booking my biggest celebrity ever for a small convention for next year that I'm very excited to have happen.
Hey,
Um,
oh, that's a secret. You're not
No,
supposed
this one's
Okay.
if you want to come to Northern Michigan in the spring, I'm more than happy to host you, Castle. But we're trying to get Jamie Farr to do his first Comic-Con.
Oh, really?
So I will tell this story, then I really gotta go. Jamie Farr, when he moved, Jamie Farr is a huge comic book nerd.
I
Huge.
did not know that.
He had a wildly impressive comic book collection. And when he moved to LA, his mom gave them to his cousin. And his cousin held on to him for years and sold them.
Oh no.
Years ago, when I met Jamie for the first time, he found out excuse me, he found out that I was into comics and that I had a comic book business. And he goes, I'd love to try to rebuild my collection. And he starts sending me these things. And I'm going, Mr. Farr, I know you've been very successful in Hollywood, but like, you ain't got it like that. Some of the stuff that was in this collection. Like Action Comics 1.
Wow.
Detective 36. Like wild books that he bought off the rack. Like
How
when
old
he
is
was a
he
kid.
now?
He's in his late 80s.
That's what I thought.
So a few years ago, he contacts me and goes, look, I'd like to put together what I can. So here's my cousin's number. His cousin is still alive. I call his cousin. His
90.
cousin, huh?
He's 90.
Yeah, 90.
90?
Mhm.
Oh, god damn.
His cousin has to be 89 then. So his cousin has me come over to his house. And we start flipping through this scrapbook of them as kids. And the cousin goes, yeah, I know who I sold them to. So I call this guy. This guy still had a lot of the books. Now, some of the real big keys had just been destroyed over the years. Like it's just how it happens. But I was able to buy his original comics back for him. Most of his collection, I would say 80% of his collection, I was able to buy back for him 3 years ago.
That's so crazy.
Last year, I bought them from him. On the condition that they never sell again. So when I'm done with them, they will get donated to the Toledo Museum of Art.
Thank you.
And the
That's
Toledo
amazing.
Polish Village Historical Society, which is where he grew up. So they will never be for sale again.
Oh, good.
But we're going to display them at this convention and have him come in and do an appearance.
I was gonna say he has to be there.
That's the goal.
That's
We'll
awesome.
see if we can make it work. He doesn't travel much anymore.
Mm.
So
I
we'll
don't
see if we
blame
can make it work. I may have to go out to LA and like rent a car and drive him home. But we'll do it. So
Drive by Jay this time. Hey,
Drive by
I
Jay.
usually drive by. Here's drive by Jay. Look at this hair. Look at
wash
this-
your
look
hair,
at
you
this.
hippie.
Russell hasn't seen it. Look at this. Just look at the camera so he can see it. It goes
All right,
the way
I
down
gotta
his
go
leg.
do Jay's job now. So we will see everybody later. Thanks.
Bye, Kyle.
Happy
Take care,
birthday.
Kyle.
Bye,
Don't forget
guys.
to
Thank you.
Yes.
message me.
All the
Okay.
birth misses for me.
Yeah, I will, Castle, and we will talk to everybody soon. Can I promote a thing real fast?
Yeah, go real fast. Go.
Tomorrow on the EXP at 3:00 Eastern, we have a special presentation, Comic Industry Insiders Live, with Adam Freeman, myself, and some others. We will be recapping 2024 and forecasting 2025 from an inside the comic industry perspective.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, we are all people who work on the backside of comics, the side of comics you never see, and we will be talking about it super insider baseball style. So if you want, go look up Comic Industry Insiders on YouTube and on other podcasting platforms and get an idea of what the show is. But we will be doing a actual live call-in show where people could call in like they could on the old Hot Take show and talk about what they're predicting for next year.
Oh,
So,
we gotta be careful with those hot take shows.
absolutely. Well, super spoiler for the Hydrasylum crew. Hot Takes returns in 2025 on the EXP.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
You heard it first here on my birthday bash.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's Jenna's birthday present. I'm bringing it back, baby.
Yeah.
I will
All right.
make sure not to
3
call
o'clock
in
Eastern
and use
time?
my adult mouth.
Huh?
I will
3
make sure
o'clock
not to
Eastern.
call
3
in.
o'clock
with the adult.
EST.
Okay.
Yep. All right. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.
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 Oh my goodness. Hot takes has always been funny to me, and Ed knows why. It's still brought up to this day and spoke of in legend.
Ah.
Why are you
Oh.
still here? Oh no, what's happening? I don't know, Hannah, if you were still there. I will tell the story just because I'm on my is this 4 or 5? Whatever. Big drinks. So it was one of Kyle's early shows when he was talking about like you could call in and chit chat, and
Monday night show, right?
Yeah. Unbeknownst to me, I was off that night and I was at home and I had been outside with the dog. And I come inside and Sean's on the phone. And I thought he was talking to his brother about, he had just gone and seen Civil War. And I lost my shenanigans. Every cuss word you can think of, I was saying on how much I hated this movie. Sean's on the phone and he's just laughing. And in the other room, Jay's as the producer for Kyle's show. Kyle's on the show like, Jenna, we're live. Jenna, we're live. I don't hear any of this. Sean's just on the couch on his phone, right? And I'm just like, how could they do this? These blah, blah, blahs and these bleep, 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 bleeps. How dare they bleep, bleep to this bleep story? It was such a bleep and good bleep, bleep story, bleep, 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 right? It was a good 10 to the greatest 10 to 15 seconds clip on YouTube history, where it's just me losing it and using every cuss word you could think of, and not just English. I think I also said a couple in Russian. And it wasn't until Jay actually comes in, runs down the hallway. He's like, "We're live on air," and Sean finally goes, "Oh yeah, I called into Kyle's show." And there's me just staying there like, well, I'll tell you how I really feel.
Yes, exactly. Tell us.
Like, I'm sorry, guys. And then I looked on the show, Kyle, Jay, everybody's just laughing hysterically. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And so I'm surprised Ed's not bringing saying things right now, because it's his favorite thing to bring up now is Civil War, because that movie makes me. The movie it shouldn't have been called Civil War. Okay, the storyline Civil War is so bloody good and has such a good setup, and what they did to it in that movie fills me with a red hot rage of 1,000 suns.
I have to tell you a story about Jay. I don't care if he's listening.
All right.
But he has been helping me out with the Castle Corner.
Okay.
The videos, and he is such a freaking sweetheart.
Speaking of Ed.
Is that him there?
Ed, is that you?
Yeah.
Civil War, flipping bucket, flippity flip, sailor mouth, buffing, shipping, oh my, what? We're live? Huh? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Anyways, Castle, get back to your story.
Yeah, fuck you, Ed. All right, what the hell?
When am I, big boy?
What the hell?
We lost Hannah.
No,
I'm still here. I'm just going downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, damn.
I have to carry my dishes down.
That's
There's
what she
quite a lot
said.
of them. So.
Oh my gosh. All right, Castle, your
dishes are
story,
so-
please keep going.
But what I was saying was, in the beginning of the videos, I was totally new to freaking YouTube and the shorts and everything. And Jay was such a sweetheart. He would tell me, do this, do this, do this,
How
do
rude
this.
of him.
And he would just do, he would post them, and then they were doing good, and then they weren't. And then he would go out of his way and say, hey, don't worry, buddy. Not all of them are going to do good and everything like that. And he just even helped me out. I owe him a lot because of the new job that I got at the comic book store. I went from one store to another because the guy was an asshole. In my first one, yeah, he was a douche nozzle. So, so this new store I did the videos for, they noticed that the videos were helping with the books.
Yeah.
So because of videos, now I'm there full time, but now I owe that to Jay. So I just want to say that you probably know he's already a great guy, but him, I would text him. I would text him and say, hey, is this okay? Does this look good? And all that. So I owe him a lot.
Aww.
Yeah, I love him.
Well, one of these times we go to Comic Palooza every year. It's our one big, that's our thing. So maybe one of these times you can come up.
Where is that and when?
It's in Houston. I think this year it's in June. Hold on. Because they just announced the ticket.
Thank you, Hannah, for your boobs. I appreciate that.
Oh.
That was nice, Hannah. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. You're something else. Where is June 20th through 22nd?
Oh, now you're in
Hey!
trouble.
Hey, Hannah's dad.
All right, sorry about
Hi,
that.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you
You're on
doing?
YouTube.
Doing good.
You're live on YouTube.
Happy
Bye,
birthday.
Hannah's dad.
Okay.
He's about to go to
Oh.
bed.
But it is going to be June 20th through 22nd here in Houston at the George R. Brown Convention Center.
Okay.
Yeah, they just did they have their bundle sale right now where tickets for the weekend are $80. Unless you buy a bundle, then it gets 20% off of the ticket as you buy more.
What is it called?
Did you say
Comic
Jar Jar Center?
George R.R.
Oh my God, I thought you said Jar Jar. Like, damn.
Yeah, can you say that again? Because somebody was rude and talked over you. What was
The
it?
George R. Brown.
This was.
Fuck you, Ed. God damn it. Distracted again with Hannah's boobs. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
come on now. Yeah, last year I got to meet the cast of Back to the Future there. Like I got to meet Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox and oh no, I forgot the name of the guy who played the principal. Ah,
Comic Palooza?
yes,
Okay.
Comic Palooza. What
All
was
right.
the name of the actor who played the principal in Back to the Future?
Because I mean, I'll just put my milk in my own fridge.
There was a principal in Back to the Future?
Yes. Who was like, "You're never gonna amount to anything."
Oh,
what he
that's
said.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my mother.
Megacon's in Florida, Sean. And then John Cena was there. Terry Crews was there. Robert England. Oh, I got to meet Robert England, kind of.
What about John Cena?
John Cena was there.
Did you meet him?
No, it was a
Oh.
really long line, and I had my niece with me.
James
She's 12.
Tolkien?
I think Chuck
James
Norris
Tolkien?
was there a while back. What year was Chuck Norris there? I'm trying. Hold on.
At Comic Palooza?
Yeah.
I want to say it was like
2017.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, Chuck Norris was just down here at damn it, what do you call it? Spooky Freak. I can't remember. He was just here in Florida and everything. And everybody said he was great. Him and Alice Cooper was here.
I got to meet Alice Cooper. He was at Terror Fest, and it was with one of the Ramones was there, which I love.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, here we go. So last year's guest list was we had Stephen Amell, Jack Quaid, Alice Cooper, the cast of Back to the Future. Oh my God, there's so many. Anthony Starr was there. The cast from The Boys was there. William Shatner was there.
I love William Shatner.
Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Oh, it was the guy from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. He had the wings on his feet.
Oh, some Mariner guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. He was there. Who was there? John Cena was there last year. Christopher Lloyd was there last year. Michael J. Fox was there last year. Dear Lord, there's so many people that they have there. Like when we want to meet, usually like comic book artists and creators and stuff like that. Well, like Dallas Fan Expo is pretty good for the big names, but I like to go to the small creators aisles that they have there at Comic Palooza. Like our friend Dan Price, he was just here a little bit ago for Bay Fit Knows Karate. He was there, super awesome. The Woodlands High School Comic Book Club, they always put out a book, and they have a small booth there in that side. Thank you. Played Namor. Thank you. So yeah, lots of really cool people.
You didn't pay for Cena, did you?
No.
Good, because you can't see him anyway.
Boom.
We didn't get anything signed this year.
See, that's
I'm
what I
waiting
was
for a
saying
jump
before.
scare, Hannah.
Afford it.
Huh?
I can't afford
It's hot
it.
in here.
You can't afford Comic Palooza?
No, I'm saying I can't afford like the signatures because MegaCon is so freaking expensive. It's for Brittany and I.
Yeah, they all
to get
are.
the hotel room, it was like almost $1,000
Oh my God.
to just get the hotel room and all
Wow.
that. And we go to hang out with Bueller and
Yeah.
Robbie and a bunch of other Southern Florida people. So that's what the reason. Because I will tell you right now, Dolph Lundgren is the only one that I would do it for. I would never sit. I would never go in at
Hold on, we're getting a
MegaCon.
lot of. Hannah, is that you? There we
I
go.
think
Sorry,
it's
we were getting
Eddie.
a lot of like feedback.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure it
I
out.
think
Oh.
Eddie fell down.
Ed.
No, because I would never go in MegaCon on a Saturday. There is no way. No way.
We like to go Saturdays because it's a lot more fun to like chill out with some of our guys there. We always end up going towards. We go on Friday to Comic Palooza. Friday night, I think it's Texas All Star Wrestling is there. So much fun. Love watching it. Get to do the. Oh my God, it's Ed's fifth. But agreed, it's so much fun. I love the Texas All Star Wrestling that they have Friday night. So on Saturday, we won't stay for the like because they usually have a trivia show and an after party and all the stuff on the second and third floors because it's the entire convention center and it's like 4 stories tall and every story has things going on. And then there's always the like comic book style like car thing going on, the car show. And then there's like the medieval knights over here doing the fights in the arena. And then there's the Star Wars guys that are there doing like the big like classes and lessons, and you get to build your own like lightsaber. And then there's NASA's there. I have so much fun at the NASA presentations every year. I love it. And then you have the food court, and the whole front of it is blocked off, the whole street, for all these different food trucks from all over the city. It's just a big party all day Saturday. It's so much fun. I never miss. This last year was kind of scary because the medieval knights, they have like the metal on and they have real swords. One guy actually broke his leg because he went through one of the fences and landed in the stands and broke his leg, and the ambulance had to take him out. It was so exciting. Wow. He's okay. Everybody was okay. What they ended up doing was they were like, well, okay, well, we broke the swords. So what do you guys want to do now? Let's just punch each other. It's like, yay! And we're just like sitting there, like yelling, hollering. And then you go over to the beer garden over there, grab a beer, go back over and watch it some more. It's so much fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
I hadn't heard about that.
There's just so much that goes on. Yeah. Usually that's where some of the panels are. Like out on the main floor, you have the smaller panels at Comic Palooza. But then on the second floor, you have like some of the other like bigger panels, I guess you can call them. And then the third floor is where there's a space over there where it's the arcade competition is going on. And then there's also like the wrestling, and then there's the nightclub. So much fun. Like the entire convention center is packed out, including all around it. And it's just the way that it's laid out is a little off from other like conventions because there's not as many like comic artists and stuff except for one row. In one row, they actually.
I was grabbing you a piece of pie anyway. So here's a big piece of pie. Enjoy it on your birthday.
Thank you. Okay.
It looks yummy.
Chicken pie with cream cheese.
Nice.
Whipped cream.
Oh, wow. So you're a big wrestling fan?
Kind of like some like the big stuff. Like tonight, they actually offer work at the WWE Raw shows. I kind of want to take it off. I just want to relax, and come home and drink and eat pie.
Did you watch Heels? The TV?
No, I did not.
The show?
If it's anything, I missed all of it just because like working both my jobs every single day, 7 days a week, I've missed a lot. I'm so far behind.
Yeah, that was that Steve Amell show that he went from Green Arrow to that. He did that. And freaking, it was like 2 seasons, so Netflix picked it up. So I watched it, and then I Googled it, and they said there's no 3rd season. I was like, son of a bitch. I just watched the whole thing, and it left on a cliffhanger, and they didn't pick it up. Yeah,
Do you know who I was actually genuinely surprised about finding out he was a wrestling Freddie Prinze Jr.
Really?
Freddie Prinze Jr. is a WWE.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right. Like I just did
not see
anybody
that.
else know this?
No, I did not see that coming. Yeah. I just
freaking Freddie.
Yeah, I just watched his Christmas movie. He did a Christmas on Hallmark.
But Freddie from Rights for Wrestling.
Yeah, and he's coming back, right? From I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
With Sarah Michelle Gellar. They're coming back.
Their story for the two of them is absolutely like, I'm just like, oh, beautiful. Oh my god!
And What's Her Face? And What's Her Face too is coming back. The one that starred in it. I forget her name. The one that was a star in I Know What You Did back last summer.
Neve Campbell?
No.
Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
She never really left. She's always been in like Hallmark stuff, and then she had that show where she talked to ghosts.
Yes. And she's on like Rescue 911.
Yeah, I love that show. 911. I love that show.
I keep getting those TikToks.
I think it's because of me.
Probably. But I'm okay with them. Like, it's good, yeah.
All right, I have to go. I want to wish you a happy birthday. It was nice meeting you, Hannah. Hopefully we'll do this again. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. So, and I love you all. And thank you for having me. And,
I do have an extra room if you end up wanting to come down for Comic Palooza.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to take
It's a good time.
Well, Brittany said okay. All right.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, Castle.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, it's off. Oh my gosh. This is so good, but this is a lot because I ate a lot of food too. But I'm gonna persevere and I'm gonna eat this like crazy.
You can do it. I have confidence.
Yeah.
It's so sweet, it's so good because it's pumpkin pie, cream cheese swirled out through it. It's so good. Oh my god. But guys, I'm actually probably about to call it because I am a little bit tired tonight. Like I know. It's only like 10:15. We've only been on for 2 hours. It's probably our shortest live yet, isn't it? Like, what was that one that you, Jay, and Sean? What was it like? 8 hours you guys did?
We did one that was 7, and last week's was only 6 because we half-assed it a little bit, I guess. No, the 4 that I've been on so far, the shortest one was last week. It was like 6 hours and 2 minutes or something.
Actually,
well,
nope.
birthday.
I think this is my favorite part. Thank you. It's so sweet. It's really nice. I only had 3 people tell me happy birthday before the show, so you're forgotten. But that's
I can sing it for you in goat. But...
that video you sent me, was it because?
Yeah, there was all kinds of things in there.
Leaders.
You're welcome.
I keep thinking it's the 29th. I know.
Not. We're here. Hannah, I need to get with you soon.
Yes.
Thanks, no.
Yes.
Because like I said, I've been working every single day. Oh, I actually need to borrow the lawnmower again. All that rain we had rain nonstop for like 3 days.
No, we had rain all it was pouring when I was taking Leo to the airport.
And then there
And
was
then-
a tornado yesterday.
Yeah.
Or no, the day before. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the day before.
The day before yesterday, it was Saturday. There was that tornado in the morning.
Yeah. And then I get back to Brian and Laura's house because I was house sitting and pet sitting.
Okay.
And I get a phone call. They didn't have their wallet. It had fallen between the console and the seat.
Did you have to drive all the way back?
I didn't have enough gas in my car.
Aww.
So my dad drove.
Oh. Was that during the storm?
Yeah. At like 2:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was ridiculous. I was actually driving in it. I was driving Uber in it. And they were like, oh, by the way, there's a tornado. And I'm like, yay me. Is that why the sky here in the middle of the afternoon is like pitch black?
That was Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay. I was talking about the one 2 days ago. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. No. That I was watching
That's
the
what
pets.
sounds right, yeah.
So
oh my gosh, it was crazy. And it's just and now for some reason all the rain we've had nonstop for like 2 weeks, right? It's really warm. It was in the 80s today. And then all my grass is like super tall. And now they're like, by the way, you're getting an Arctic blast. And I'm like, no. I unsubscribed to winter. I called in and I canceled my subscription to winter.
I unsubscribed to Texas.
More of the day after tomorrow, right? I feel that. Sean. But yes, guys, I want to thank everybody so much for coming. This was probably one of my best birthdays I've had in a very long time. Like ever, actually. So thank you guys. I love all of y'all. Ed, Hannah, thank you for being on. Sean for stopping by. Ed for not driving me crazy tonight. Too much.
Well, it's your birthday. I owed you that.
Thank you for the great mimicry of the great Jena's sailor mouth.
That is burned in my skull forever. I'll never forget that evening. Best 10 seconds of my life. I wish I'd had captured on something.
I think it's actually still out there somewhere.
So you shouldn't tell me these things.
It is. It's out there. Jay said it's still on YouTube somewhere. But before everybody goes, Ed made something fantastical that Jay and I would like to share. So Jay, take it away.